Good evening and welcome to a TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show, all you lovely guys out there. And hope you've all managed to get on okay. And we have a show for you tonight, and you have picked once again some fantastic out of the box tunes. I'd just like to say hi to Kaza, Corky's here, Dick Penman's here, Fluff Johnson's here. She's no first tonight, Fluff. Fluff's no first. It's not right that. And everybody else that's there. So it's I'm a wee bit late. It's 1 minute past 7. Tommy, you're late. So let's get this show on the road. Martin Maggs is there. Mr. Smooth's there. That's handy because he's first up with his request from the lovely Jean Carn. And it's called Ain't No Way. From Mr. Smooth himself, Mr. Robert Furness. Good evening, everybody. Get ready for 3 hours of soul music. It's Sunday night with TeeBee and Georgie. When she comes to pour my drink. Good evening, Mrs. O. Linda Haycock, how you doing? Johnny Birch. Getting mixed up with Johnny Loafer and Johnny Birch. Stevie Ledbetter, Dick Penman. You're welcome, Robert.
Let me, yeah. It ain't no way for me to give you all you need.
Hi, everybody.
Oh.
If you won't let me give all of me.
Grab yourselves a beer, guys. Get yourselves a wine, ladies.
Woman's duty is to love and love a man, and that's the way it was planned.
Good evening, Grisabella.
Can I give you all the things I can? If
That's
you
okay,
tie it both of my hands, oh, it ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Good evening, Annette Charlotte. I'll be Bobby. Good evening, Keith and Lorraine Hallmark.
I said it ain't no way, no way, baby. Sure ain't no way, baby. No, no.
You would have had a Lego set, Dick Penman. Wouldn't tell any lies. Good evening, Dave River. How you doing, pal?
If you wanna let me, yeah.
evening, Janet and Jethro. Using the Mixcloud app, it's a lot better.
I get down on my knees and beg you, baby.
Hi, Cuthbert. How you doing? This is always in the house. Good evening, Alan Kennedy from Leeds. Anne Marie Gallup.
Can't you see that I need you? Oh, baby, 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 baby.
Good evening, Ruth Clare. You're on now, Ruth.
Give us sunshine on a cloudy day. Don't take your love away, Lord.
What a tune to start the show. The great sound of Gene Carn and Ain't No Way, sent in by our good friend Robert Furness. Now, I see a lot of people having problems and they're trying to go through the link that I'll put up on Facebook. Some people get on okay and some people don't. What I do suggest to everybody is, if you download the Mixcloud app onto your phone, once you go into the Mixcloud app, at the bottom there's 4 icons, and there's a little icon. It's like a broadband icon. If you click on that broadband icon, then all the live streams that are on Mixcloud at the present time come up. So you've got to scroll down till you find mine, and then just click on it, and that's you, and you're in through Mixcloud, through the app. That's what I use for my iPad, and I get all your messages. It's a lot easier than going through the Facebook link, but some people prefer to go that way. Not getting any messages, John? I'm getting all my messages up here. It seems to. Why? Are you not getting any messages? Got any? Hi, London Evo. I don't know why you're having problems, guys. I mean, I can only go by what I can see at this end, and I've got the stream up, and I've got all your messages coming up okay. But Fluff says she couldn't get on Facebook, but she got through on Mixcloud. So, as I say, try both. If the Facebook one, the Facebook link that I'll put up on the Sunday Soul pages doesn't work, then I suggest you go to the Mixcloud app on your phone or whatever you're using, your iPad, and at the bottom you'll see a little icon. It's like a broadband icon. Just click on it. All the live streams come up. Scroll down till you find mine. Click on it, and then you'll see all the messages there. So hopefully it helps. Right. Next up, we have one from Andrea Lindley. And Andrea sent in the lovely Ray Charles. Mr. Ray Charles and Drowning My Own Tears, which was sent in by Andrea Lindley. I don't see Andrea's name up yet, but hopefully she maybe get it on catch up. Guys, I don't know what's happening with the messages and how you're having so many difficulties out there, but as John Grogan's just said, if you follow my instruction to go through the Mixcloud app, it should work okay. As I've got the Mixcloud app up on my iPad and all the messages are fine here. So the Mixcloud app is probably the best option to go through. Make sure you download the app onto your phone, then make sure you sign in for the app, and then
You're the only one that's getting the messages.
how am I the only one that's getting the messages? I must be everybody else. There's a lot of other people are getting the messages. Okay, Georgie.
I don't know. They're all been texting me.
Good evening, Janice Robinson. I don't know, guys, why it's sorted. I know a lot of people are having difficulties. I don't know why. We'll get used to having a way of getting onto the show. That's what I usually start at about 7:15, and I start the live stream then, and then people, I had 40, 50 people 1 week waiting on the show starting, and that was through, I can see the message now, says Mrs. O. Mixcloud app works best. That's why I keep saying to people, Mixcloud apps works best. So try that, guys, and see how you get on. Oh, I don't need to hear you not having any messages tonight, Georgia. I'll send you the shop for messages. Right, next up is the lovely Kath Butts down in Stoke-on-Trent has sent in Madeleine Bell with the old Temptations number. And I'm gonna make you love me.
I'm gonna do all the things for you a man wants a girl to do. Oh baby, I'll sacrifice for you, I'd even do wrong too. Oh baby, every minute, every hour, I'm gonna shower you with love and affection. Look out, it's coming in your direction. I'm gonna make you love me. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'm gonna make you love me. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. My love is strong, you see. I know you'll never get tired of me. Oh, baby. I'm gonna use every trick in the book to try my best to get you hooked. Oh, baby.
You're welcome, Kat.
Every night, every day, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Look out, boy, 'cause I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make you love me. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Good evening, Mike Dunn. How you doing, pal?
Gonna make you love
Hi, Janice
me.
Robinson. Okay,
Yes,
Linda.
I will. Yes, I will. No, yes, I will.
Good evening, Alec McBride.
Every night, every day, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Look out, boy, 'cause I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make you love me. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Believe I will. Yes, I will. You know that I'm gonna make you love me. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Yeah, the great Madeleine Bell's version of the Temptations' I'm Gonna Make You Love Me, sent in by the lovely Kath Butch. Next up, just in time, Mr. Alec McBride has sent in Mac Davis, and I'm Just in Love. Class crossover song. Good evening, Elvin.
Catch me laughing on a rainy day, catching raindrops on tip of my tongue, like a little child at play. Think nothing of it. I'm just in love and I love it. I'm just in love and I love it. I'm just in love and I love it. Yeah, baby, baby, look at me. Ooh, baby, baby, can't you see? I'm just in love with you. Should catch me crying.
Okay, got it.
Begins.
You all find a way to do it.
But beneath my tears, there's a
Been
strange
great the last
kind
few
of
weeks,
glow.
not had a problem.
This big little grin. Ain't nothing of it. Ain't nothing of it. You know I'm just in love and I love it. I'm just in love and I love it. I'm just in love and I love it. Now, baby, baby, look at me. Oh, baby, baby, can't you see? I'm just in love. Catch me dancing when I'm all alone, singing love songs to an empty room after everybody's gone. Think nothing of it. Oh, just in love and I love it. I'm just in love and I love it. I'm just in love and I love it. Oh, baby, baby, look at me. Oh, baby, baby, can't you see? I'm just in love.
Good evening, Angela Young.
I'm in love. Ooh, you got me dancing, baby. Ooh, just in love. You got me crying, baby. Just in love. You got me laughing, baby. Just in love.
Good evening, Kim Bradley. How you doing? Yeah, the great sound of Mac Davis there with I'm Just in Love and sent in by Alec McBride. I can't do nothing about it, guys, if there's something happening with your messages or anything. Georgie was saying she's having to log out and come back in to get the messages back on, but they seem to work for a while and then go off. I don't know what's actually going on. But as I say, I'm using the Mixcloud app on my iPad and all my messages are fine. They're all coming up. So I don't know what's happening on your end, why you're not getting the messages through, and why so many people are having problems getting on through the Facebook link, which is strange as well. And if you want to try sharing the stream on the button that says share the stream, I don't think it's on there. No, it's on the what do you call it? Mixcloud app as well in the bottom left hand corner. Just share the stream and then try and go back through the stream and see if that helps. I don't know. Not update unless you go out and back in. George is having that problem and all. Facebook's saying error 400. Oh, these things are here to try us, guys. Next up, Fat Larry's band, sent in by lovely Ruth Clare, and it's called Act Like You Know. A bit of funk on a Sunday night.
Yeah, you ought to know, act just like
Act just like you know. Whoa, you just ought to know. Yeah. When you're feeling down and low and you need a place to go. Oh, just pick up your shoes and go to the hottest place you know. Oh, where you can free your mind and
Good evening, Jane Blindy Thompson.
just step right up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. To the fire line. Act like you know. This is your way to shine. Act like you know. There's only stars in the fire line.
Good evening, Julie and the Dewsbury Soul Patrol, Ada, and who else have we got? Andy Lee and the Holdsworths. Good to have you on the show.
Yeah. You ought to know. Well, well, well. The fashion here is dressed to kill, so if you dare put on your dancing wear.
You're welcome, Rick.
Yeah.
How's things your end,
And
Rick?
you'll find yourself under a spot that'll make you hot to try. So if you move in time and you're feeling fine, just step right up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. To the fire line. Act like you know. Woo. This is your way to shine. Act like you know. There's only stars in the fire line. Where the vibes are real. Start kicking up your heels. Yeah.
Are you on the Mixcloud app? Rick?
Well, well, well. Act just like you know.
Good evening, Rochelle. How you doing? Okay, whatever works, Rick. Love it. Great tune, Rick. Multitasking, I love it, Rick.
You know, you'll be in the show. Act like you don't, and you won't. So we set the stage for you to see that dancing makes you really wanna be. Yeah.
Good evening, Andrea Lindsay. How you doing?
You can count on it.
You missed your request,
You'll
Andrea.
be the star. Always by
Hopefully you'll get it and catch up.
Remember this, to feel so fine, just step right up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. To the fire line, act like you know. This is your way to shine, act like you know. There's only stars in the fire line. Where the vibes are real, start kicking up your heels. Yeah.
Okay, Andrew.
You ought to know, just like you know. Yeah.
Got to put a sign outside your door on a Sunday
You ought to
night.
know.
No visitors, please.
Well,
TeeBee's on.
just like you know. Yeah.
Good evening, Phil Anchors. Struggle to get on. I know a lot of people have struggled to get on tonight. I don't know the reason why.
Like you know.
I was going through the Mixcloud app earlier, and there's a lot of stuff on tonight. So maybe that's the reason. But hopefully it'll sort of sell out, guys. That is Fat Larry's band and Act Like You Know, sent in by the lovely Ruth Clare from down in Liverpool. Next up, we have one from Mr. Michael Purcell, The Dells, and Thinking About You.
When I take the bus and give you taxi fee, it's not just a gentleman and me. Treating you good like a lover should is my personality. But you upset me with a love so true, I can't think about myself. I'm thinking about you.
Yeah, I know it's UB. I'm telling everybody to go through the Mixcloud app. Seems a lot better.
Baby, every day when I feel fine, 'cause I got you on my mind. There's a happiness that my heart exceeds, some memory of your sweet kiss. Baby, you upset me with a love so true, I can't think about myself. I'm thinking about you, baby. I'm always thinking about you. Love is what you make it. That's what everybody say.
If somebody send Johnny and Jelly the link,
To keep
Johnny
you
Wood.
happy. 'Cause I know, girl, you like it that way. Can make me cry. Your tenderness is the reason why I can't put in words your love and thrill, but my heart understands just how it feels. Baby, you upset me with a love so true, I can't think about myself. Everything I do, baby, I don't care what you say or do. I don't care what you say or do. I'm always thinking about you.
Yeah, The Dells and Thinking About You, sent in by Mike Purcell. Right, I know there's a lot of people having serious problems out there getting on tonight, and there is problems with the chat, so please excuse everybody if they've not said hi to you tonight. They are not ignoring you. There is some problems with the chat somewhere along the line, but I believe that Johnny and Jilly are having difficulties getting on as well. I can only suggest, guys, what I know from this end, and that is to go through the Mixcloud app on your phones or your iPads. It seems the best option, because I think the link that I put up earlier on Facebook has now coming up with errors for some strange reason, which annoys me. But let me just have a quick look at it just to make sure that I've not done anything silly or made a mistake with it. Let's see. That's I was getting on chat. Right, that's it, Johnny. Okay. So it's not that. Okay, let's try this. Let's see. And if I click on the link, it takes me right to the show. So I'm getting the show. If I go through the Facebook link, it takes me right to the show as well. So I don't know why people are having problems. I mean, I can only go by what I'm seeing at this end, guys. I don't really know. But
That's on the laptop.
that's on my laptop. That's not on a phone or an iPad. So I don't know what the reason is behind the problems there. Johnny made it? Johnny and Jilly's here. Good evening, Johnny and Jilly. And Kaza. And everybody else that's managed to get on eventually. And I'm sorry that you've had problems tonight, guys. But as Robert says, Google Chrome, Mixcloud, no problem so far. So if you just listen to what people are saying and then you try and adapt to see what works best for you, then hopefully someday we'll have it all sorted. And this is the first time we've had serious problems. Good evening, Terry, up there in Brecon. How you doing, mate? And hopefully there'll be a way that everybody will use the same method to get the show, and it'll be all fine, and all the chat and everything will be there without any problems. But let's keep going. I love this tune, and I found it very hard tonight going through a lot of the tracks on tonight's show that to pick tune of the show, and this was very close to it. I really like this from Mr. John Grogan, and it's by Soul Talk, and it's called Is It Me You're Thinking Of? Love it. Crossover soul. Can't whack it.
Oh yeah.
Good evening, Robbie. How you doing, pal?
As we drift along, loving each other can't be wrong. I'm feeling so strong. But sometimes I feel that you don't keep it real. How do you feel? Oh yes. Is it me you're thinking of? Me you're thinking of when you smile, when you cry. Oh no, baby, baby. Is it me you're thinking of?
Yeah, another good idea is to clear your cache on a Sunday night before the show starts. It helps. Well said, Robert.
Are you mine? I don't mean to pry,
Love it.
but sometimes, baby, when I catch your eye and you start to cry,
You're there as Kaza now,
look so
Kaza.
far away.
Hi, Sue.
Maybe thinking of a brighter day, then you sigh. I don't wanna say goodbye, no, no. Got to know.
We're living and learning, Robert. That's great. Good evening, Mark Kendrick. How you doing, mate?
Will you be mine? Please come find. Is it me you're thinking of? Me you're thinking of when you smile, when you cry. Oh baby, is it me you're thinking of? Me you're thinking of when you smile. Are you mine?
Okay, Johnny. Good to have you on, pal. Good evening, Johnny and Jilly. dear Alec, that's why I mean with my band. You're a ghost, Kaza. People have been having problems with the chat. I don't know what's going on. Fantastic tune from Mr. John Grogan with Soul Talk and Is It Me You're Thinking Of. Next up we have one from the lovely Linda Heacock and it's by Heather from 1965, Out of the Box. I'll Come Softly.
You asked me to come softly. Well, here am I. Give me your tender love. Say it will never die. Because I'm yours alone. Because I'm yours alone. Not with only my lips. Oh, no, no, no. No, with my love. But with all of my heart. You said
welcome, Linda.
you would stay through my passing years.
Hello Elvin, how are you doing? I'm well.
Promise me, darling, there'll be no tears because I'm yours alone.
It's Lorraine and Keith here.
Darling, I'm yours alone, not with only my lips. Oh, no, 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 no.
Thanks, my
with
God.
my love, but with all of my heart.
We have 10 minutes to the Scaman Peach and Race, 3 before 8. Would you like to start guessing?
You said you would stay through my passing years.
Oh, you're behaving, Keith, that's nice to
Promise me,
know.
darling,
Makes a change.
that there'll be no tears
Lorraine, be
because
back
I'm
me.
yours alone. Darling, I'm yours alone. Not with
No, I wouldn't
only
ask you to
my
guess.
lips. Oh, no, 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 with my love, but with all of my heart. I love you, please believe me. I just promise that we'll never part. I love you, oh, I love you, I love you. Yes, I really do. I love you.
Heather, what a tune. And I'll Come Softly from 1965. And it was sent in by the lovely Linda Heacock. They're asking for clues. Okay. It's a male singer and it's not Motown. But this one is. He's called Smokey Robinson. And it's called Just to See Her. Sent in by the lovely Sue Brightman from Blackpool. It's a male singer,
See her,
not Motown.
just to touch her,
So it's not the Four Tops.
just to hold her in my arms again.
Yeah, it's working.
One more time. If I could feel her warm embrace,
It's not Roy Hamilton though.
see her smiling face, can't find anyone to take her place. I've got to see her
not Teddy Pendergrass,
again.
Or Lou Rawls.
I would do anything. I would go anywhere. There's nothing
I do that just then, not even so.
just to see her again.
You're welcome to. It's not Skal, but it's not Luther.
I can't fight it. Oh,
It's not Major Lance.
it's so hard to live without the love.
Not Lou Raglan, no. Good thinking, though, Cocky.
Doesn't she know it?
Sit in the corner, Dick.
I tried hard not to show it. Ooh,
It's not Barry
can
White,
I
no.
make her
Making
realize
an
that
appearance one day,
she
Barry.
really needs me again?
And it ain't James Brown.
I would do anything.
No, it's not Al Green.
I would go anywhere. There's nothing I wouldn't
It's not Daryl Benders.
do just to see her again. She brightened up my every day, made me feel so good in every
It's not Bobby
way.
Hunt. It's not Dick Van Dyke.
Never back to stay.
Good evening, Keith K. How you doing,
I've
pal?
got to see her again.
It's not Major Lance. It's not Smokey Robinson. It's not Bobby Taylor or Chuck Jackson. Good evening, Rob Thompson. How you doing, mate? It ain't Bob Marley, Corky. I like your thinking, though.
Just to see her.
It's not Terry Callier, Mrs. O. Good guess. It's not Isaac Hayes Rochelle.
Just to see her, just to touch her. I would do
It's not J.J. Barnes, no.
anything.
Not David Ruffin.
There's nothing I wouldn't do just to see her again.
It's not Roy Hamilton.
Brightens up my every day.
No, it ain't Bob Marley. Somebody's got it.
Makes me
So
feel
you can all stop guessing.
every
I'll tell you who it is in 5
I
minutes.
could have her back to stay. I've got to see her again. It would just to see her. Made me feel so good. Just to see her. If
You can stop guessing, guys. Somebody's got it.
only see her again. Just to see there's nothing I wouldn't do. Just to see her. Don't you know it's true? Just to see her. If I could
Yeah, somebody got it, and I'll divulge who it is in 5 minutes' time. But the next record was sent really late today by Jethro and Janet over in Chicago, and they managed to get in, or I would have picked Jethro's Trigger tune this week. But here is Jethro's Trigger tune. It's from, listen to this, absolutely fantastic, Benny King, and it's called Teeny Weeny Little Bit. Jethro's Trigger tune. Next up, Mark Future Base 3 before 8. Threesome.
A little bit. You, baby, come and love me, a teeny little bit. I'm not the way I used to be. You bring out all the good in me. Whatever I have done before, I promise to you I'll never do it no more. If you would only love me, love me a little bit. I need you to love me.
You're welcome,
Oh,
Janet.
love me.
I'm Jethro.
A teeny weeny little bit. You'll find that I'm your ideal guy. Don't fight it, give my love a try. There's nothing you could think you need. I'll be right there just to please you. If only
Evening, Ben Walker.
I need just a little love. Oh, baby, you know I need a teeny weeny little bit. I'll make your every wish come true. That's not all I want to do for you. If you'd only give me half a chance, I'll start planning all those wedding plans for you. If you love me, a teeny weeny, teeny bit of love, just a little bit, a little bit. I need just a little bit of love. Oh, me,
state-of-the-art mobile DJ service. Good evening. And that was the great Benny King with Teeny Weeny Little Bit, which was Jethro Jones's trigger tune all the way from Chicago. Now, I know a lot of guys are having problems with their chat. I will get on to Mixcloud tomorrow and find out what's going on. I don't know what the reason is for that, but I can only suggest that it's maybe a server thing that's happening from their end. Linda's saying her chat's 5 minutes behind. I mean, I can't do nothing about it. As far as I'm concerned, I've got my iPad here and the Mixcloud live stream is fine. All my messages are coming up okay and I don't have any problems. So a lot of people have went through the Mixcloud app tonight and find it a lot better. Some people are having problems with their chat, some people are not. So I don't know what's going on, guys. But just bear with us. Now, we come to the part of the show where it's nearly 10 to 8 and we have our threesome before 8, which this week was picked by our good friend, Mr. Mark Peachenbury. And you all know him as the Ska Man. And Mark's choice this week, which was picked by the lovely Linda Neville, is Mr. Jackie Wilson. Well done, Linda.
Happens every time I look into your eyes. I can almost see into your heart. Oh, how can I explain when time and time again it starts? It only happens when I look at you.
Thanks and on TV.
It only happens.
Cheers, Linda.
When I look at you. Wonder if you know the things I'm going through. Can't you see my life depends on you? I get stronger every day. Believe me when I say it's true. It only happens.
Good evening, Jeff Campbell.
When I look at you. It only happens, baby, when I look at you.
Yeah, it's hard to believe he's not been picked before, but it hasn't. A lot of great artists out there still to be picked. And it's a ladies' turn this week.
It only happens when I look at you. It only happens when I look at you. Guess you know the way I feel about you now. I wonder if you feel the same way too. No matter what you say, I'm gonna get to you someday. It's true. It only happens when I look at you. It only happens when I look at you. It only happens when I look at you. It only happens when I look at you.
Yes, number one from Mark Peachenbury's threesome before 8, which was Mr. Jackie Wilson. Here's number 2.
Trouble and times are over.
Nothing but
Unhappy
blue skies.
days are move on over. Me and my heartaches were finally through. Hello, good times since I found you. There'll be nothing but blue skies for me tomorrow. Nothing but blue skies, no clouds of sorrow. Nothing but blue skies for me tomorrow. Nothing but blue skies when I'm with you.
Yeah, one of the great tracks from Mr. Jackie Wilson. He had so many great tracks. As Mark said, it must have been very difficult to pick out three. But it's going to make it very easy for me to do Mark's CD because I've got volumes of Jackie Wilson stuff. And that CD will be coming out to you this week, Mark. And here is Mark's number three. It's called Soul Galore. Don't thank me, that Mac B goes by the name of Peachy. Nice feature, Mark. Love it.
Up and down the highway, traveling all over the land, sailing over the waters, crossing the desert sand, meeting all kinds of women.
Thanks, John
From
Grogan.
Algiers to the London Bay, but there's only one who impressed me, and I love that girl today. She's quite a woman, the girl that I adore. Soul galore, baby. Soul galore, put old rags on my baby, and she'd still look like a queen. 'Cause what she got, she was born with.
Yeah, welcome, Peachy.
Man, if you know what I mean, you should see the shape of my baby. Curves going everywhere. When I think about all my blessings, I'm richer than a millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll make it plain. No one comes before me. Soul galore. Soul galore, baby. Soul galore. Soul galore.
So, ladies,
When she says she's mine,
are you in here?
baby, I said that I need you, baby. She don't waste no time saying maybe. Always ready, willing, and able.
Have it. Tell him, Mama.
Soul galore. Soul galore, baby. Soul galore. Soul galore, baby. You're in my
What a fantastic three. And I would imagine there'd be a lot of people out there who would have picked Jackie Wilson as their threesome. And a lot of people have steered away from it. As it started off, a lot of people started picking the Motown bands. And then now we're going on to a lot of different stuff. But as somebody said as well, it's quite amazing that nobody's picked Jackie Wilson up till now. But that's the way it goes. There's still a lot of great artists out there for you to pick for your threesome. And this week we have the turn of the ladies. And TB is just about to pick a name out of the hat or out of the jar. Here it is. For next week's threesome, we'll be going to... Oh, it doesn't come on the show anymore. It's a shame. That's a shame. That is a shame. What? Oh, I thought I'd dropped you now. If they're not on the show anymore, they just don't get picked for the threesome. Now, this lovely lady is subscribed and she's sometimes comes on the show, but I would always give her the chance. Lors Palmer, I will contact Lors tomorrow and let her know that she has to pick her threesome for next week. Well done, Lors. Right, that's that out of the way. Now, just before we go any further, I'd just like to say that this Friday coming we have a birthday party for Corky, and it was supposed to be our annual day out for the G&T 100 Club and TeeBee's Soul family members at the Hoochie Coochie in Newcastle, and Solutions were doing the gig there on the 28th, but it also coincides with our Corky Caw's birthday, so I have decided that we're going to do a little birthday party for Corky. So it's on Friday night. We'll do it from 7 till 10. The gases in this drinking night are terrible. And if anybody would like to just message Lars, I know a lot of you have got her on the Facebook. Just let her know that she's got her threesome next week. That'd be a help, and she may come on the show. But so what I'm needing from you is messages, little video messages, 5-10 seconds long, whatever. Don't have to be too long. Just happy birthday, Corky, whatever. And you can make them as funny as you want. I'd prefer that you didn't play music in the background, because what I'm going to do is I'd send the stuff to my good friend Rob Farr, who I've not seen on tonight, and he will do a collage and things like that, and then we'll show it on the big screen on Friday night. So all you have to do is, through Messenger, just do a little 5-minute video, just saying, 5-second video, 10-second video, sorry, just saying happy birthday, Corky, and we will put them in a collage, well, Rob Farr will, and we will have them in the show on Friday night. And what I've decided to do for Corky's show is we're going to have stompers all night. So they'll be starting around about 140 BPMs and building up to 170, 180 BPMs. So you won't need any dancing shoes. Not any of us at this age anyway, because we won't be able to dance to them. We can chair dance. That's what we'll do. But it'll be a fantastic night. I'll pick all the tunes out because I've got the library here to do it. And I know what the likes of Albert Wilkinson, Keith Kay and boys like that have been picking some great stompers for the past few years. All them kind of stompers will be in the show on Friday night. So get your video messages in. Just send me a message anytime this week. Don't leave it too late, guys. Hopefully, if you can have them to me by Wednesday, I'd be happy. And then I can get the stuff to Rob Farr to give him a couple of days to do it. That'd be ideal. So by Wednesday, if you can send me your little 5-10 second videos just to say happy birthday, Corky, blah blah blah, and then that works. And talking about Corky's, this is Corky's lovely wife, Sharon. She has selected Jimmy Holiday and Clyde King. She's ready,
Baby,
she's willing,
I could
and she's able.
although I tried, I wasn't able to walk. But now I'm ready, willing and able. Ready, willing and able. Ready, willing and able to give you my love. Oh yeah.
When I was a little boy,
Little boy.
on my first day of school, I never was able to follow the teacher rule. But dig,
But now I'm ready, willing and able. Ready, willing and able. Ready, willing and able.
to give you my love. You dig it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Suck it to me.
Suck it to me, Sazzle.
Jimmy, I'm ready to take the big step.
And Clyde, you know, I need some help. Look now.
Because I'm ready, willing and able. Ready, willing and able. Ready, willing and able to give you my love. Oh
I
yeah.
can dig it.
You know that I'm ready.
Kick it.
Come on, boy, now. Come on, let me show you. I wanna be your little toy.
My goodness.
You know that I'm ready. Come on, baby.
I'm on my way.
Come on, let me show you.
I'm on my way.
Come on, baby.
I'm on my way, baby.
Come on, baby.
Here I am.
Let me show you. You know that I love you.
You wouldn't kid, would you?
Oh, baby, let me show you. Know that I'm ready. Know I'm ready now.
I'm able.
Oh, baby.
Me and you.
Watching Jimmy Holiday and Clyde King and Ready, Willing and Able, sent in by lovely Shaz Kaur down there in Woodness. Next up, Mr. Edwin Starr, sent in by my good man, Stevie Ledbetter, running back and forth. Welcome, lady. It's a ghetto flow. We're having a boy. Well done, Flo. So he split arse mechanic. Nice one, Flo.
To a heart that needs love so bad, 'cause there's a running back and forth. It's about to drive me mad. I wanna stop running back and forth. Just looking for love, yeah. Oh yes I am. I'm running. I keep looking for love, yeah.
Yeah, the great Edwin Starr, as Johnny Loafer said, he never done a bad song. Absolutely fantastic star. And I'm glad to have lived the era of that man. And his music's absolutely fantastic. I think it was our good friend Jethro Jones who done him as a threesome before he, and I think it's still one of my favourite. I've got a few favourites of the threesomes, but that's one is Edwin Starr, Jethro's Edwin Starr threesome. Next up, this was sent in by the lovely Lorraine Allmark down there in Cricket. And she sent in Mitty Collier. She's behaving tonight with the lovely man Keith, who's probably watching the football. And this is called Get Out or Get Out. Scottish word, get.
Get out your home wrecker,
Out of the box.
your love respecter. You've been sneaking around, backsliding in line, giving other women what I thought was all mine. Get out of my life just as quick as you can. Since you decide to be a backdoor man, get out. Ooh.
Yeah, I know it would
I
have
want to never come back again.
Hi, Carol Cameron.
Get out.
Sorry, you're having trouble.
Get out, you sweet game hunter. Now I'm working 12 hours a day.
Try going through the Mixcloud app, Carol.
Part-time job. You said that
welcome,
you've
Lorraine.
been fighting, didn't have no job. Well, taking care of two for me is pretty hard. Get out.
Good evening, Julie Wright from the Pyrenees. Hi, Julie.
Never come back again.
Hi, Sean. How you doing? Take it that's oh, I forgot his second name now. Shawnee 77. Kim Angela Tompkinson, better known as Mad, is in the house.
I keep a telling you over and over.
Not yet, Johnny, no.
All the time when I was out
Love it. And out.
Don't you never, never, never come back.
Sean David.
One more time, I said don't never, never, never come back again.
What a tune. Mitty Collier and Get Out, sent in by lovely Lorraine Allmark down there in Cricket. A great out of the box tune, and there's some classic out of the box tunes coming tonight. This next one, a great tune that was redone quite recently, in the last 2 or 3 years, by a guy called Big Lee Dowell, and it went bananas all through the Northern Soul scene, and it's called What I Done Wrong, and it was sent in by a good friend, John Loafer Birch, from there in Stoke.
Sitting here in my lonely room, I'm filled with misery and gloom. Life has lost all its glitter.
Great tune, I love it.
Since you said that we were through,
Don't start Alec back.
all my dreams have turned to ashes.
You'll make me hungry.
Just at the thought of losing you. I know that I'm not perfect, and I'm far from being right. Show me where I went wrong, baby. Be my guiding light. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've
Yes,
done
John,
wrong, what
yes.
I've done
No
wrong,
problem,
baby.
mate.
Please tell me what I've done wrong.
They made you do it, Alec, okay. Get away
I
from them
know
witches.
that I'm not perfect, and I'm far from being right. Show me where I went wrong, baby. Be my guiding light. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong. Sitting here in my lonely room, I'm filled with misery and gloom. Oh, I wonder how long I'll have to cry before you return to my side. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong.
Yeah, great tune. From Big Lee Dowell. What I Done Wrong, sent in by my good friend John Birch. Next up, I don't usually let the person who does a threesome before he pick another tune, but Mark asked me if he could do pick this as a request today, and I said okay. I'm that kind of guy. He selected George McCrae and I Can't Leave You Alone from Mr. Mark the Scaman Peachumry. Good to have you back, Sean Nevin. Nice one, Johnny.
My heart starts beating. Hey.
Old school disco, yes, Mike. There's Albert, an oldie but a goodie. Yeah. Is that the way, Polly? Rock your baby, Alex. You're welcome, people. Lord have mercy. Yeah, the sound of George McCrae, and I Can't Leave You Alone. Sent in by my good friend Mark Peachenbury. This next one, my lovely friend Jane Blundy Thompson, after her shenanigans in Blackpool with Madge, and the Sue B and Annette Sherlock, and I see Mr. Perusa was there, and a few others, Mark Docherty and his wife, and another person that we will not mention on this show. But I hope you enjoyed Blackpool, and she has been digging in the vaults of Motown, and she has come up with The Temptations from 1967. Jane Blundy Thompson, Since I Don't Have You.
Since I don't have you, baby. Everywhere people stare, each and every day. Since my love is gone away,
Michelle.
and I know the pain will grow. What else can I do to keep myself from loving you but walk away and hang my head and wipe away, baby, the tears I shed until then. Come back, baby, come back to me. Come back, baby, can't you see that I'm going through a change or two? Since I don't have you, baby, I've been so confused. Since I don't have you, since I don't have you, honey, I've got to find a place to hide my face where I want to sleep, so my fears can't laugh at me. I was proud, I told the crowd, love for me was strong, but now the taste of love is gone. Here I am, I'm on my knees, asking why. Baby, please, come back, baby, come back to me, come back, baby, can't you see
Good evening, Garth Adam.
going through a change or two? Oh, baby, since I don't have you, baby, I've been so confused.
You're welcome, Jane.
Since I don't have you, come back, baby. Going through a change or two. Since I don't have you,
from 1967, The Great Sound of the Temptations, and Since I Don't Have You, set in by Jane Blundy Thompson. I'm going to give you a bit of Philly sound from Mr. Dick Penman, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, featuring Terry Pendergrass.
Well,
A little number called Bad Luck.
well, downhearted
Love it.
and confused because lately you've been starting to losing out on everything you might try to do. Bad luck, fella's got to hold on you. Losing money, got to lose your home.
Come on.
Done lost your woman and everything you own. Law of average plainly states that chances go around. But if you want to know the truth about it, I'll tell you what's pulling you down, yeah. Got bad luck. Yes, sir. Bad luck. Yeah. Bad luck. Got bad luck, bad luck. Yeah. Ain't a number counter. That number's hot.
Feel it.
But the book is get you for every cent you got. Walk around in a daze with your pockets back. Go to see a woman and she ain't even there. Sing with the mind and all your track of time. More I think about it, I think you're about to lose your mind.
Get the hang of it,
Some people call it jinx, some say it ain't my day.
Think you will.
But if you want to know the truth about it, I'll tell you what's pulling you way down.
Don't do that, Shaz will kill him.
Don't wait. Yeah. One more thing. Law of average plainly states that chances go around. But if you want to know the truth about it, tell you what's pulling you down, 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 down.
Come on, Josie.
Yes, sir. Got bad luck.
Enjoy that tune there, Pete. I'm just going off my seat.
Say with me, bad luck. Everybody's got bad luck, bad luck, bad luck.
I'm going bad luck. I'm going Josie.
That's what you got. That's what you got. Bad luck. That's what you got. That's what you got. Bad luck. That's what you got. That's what you got. Bad luck. Bad luck. Bad luck. Bad luck. Bad luck. That's what you got. That's what you got. Bad luck. That's what you got. That's what you got. Bad luck. That's what you got. That's what you got. Bad luck.
Yeah.
And it goes on. That was 4 minutes, 22 seconds. And it goes on till maybe 7-8 minutes. But it's a great tune, the great sound of Harold Melvin, the Blue Notes. I mean, it doesn't matter what track you play from that era in the 70s, from the Philadelphia Stable. Every one of them is a fantastic tune. And next up, we're going to the classic sound of Darryl Banks. Open the Door to Your Heart, sent in by lovely Anne-Marie Gallia. Bertie Barlow, we love you. working away.
Walk right
Keeping the
on
trains
in.
running. Well done, Bertie.
Stretch out your arm. Let the love light shine on my soul, baby. And let love come running in. You know that I needed you. I've needed you a long, long time. My pride is too much for me, baby. And I'm about to lose my mind. Walk right on in. Let your love come running in. Open the door to your heart, baby. Open the door to your heart. Open the door to your heart. Let love come running in. Let your love come running in. Let it flow like a river. Let it shine like a light. Take all my blind soul, babe. Why don't you give it sight?
Hi, Mel Kennedy. How you doing?
I've tried to keep from loving you, but I've been loving you a little too long. Darling, darling, you've been so sweet to me. That's what keeps my love so strong. Walk right on in. Let your love come running in. Open the door to your heart, baby. Open the door to your heart. Open the door to your heart. Let love come running in. Let your love come running in.
Yeah, one of the classics, one of the big records from the Northern Soul scene, the great sound of Darryl Banks and Open the Door to Your Heart, sent in by the lovely Anne-Marie Gallant. This next Out of the Box tune is another great tune. I mean, I'm getting really amazed now, guys, how well you're picking some of these tunes. I know there's quite a few you still go back to the classics, and I don't mind that, playing them on the show, but I mean, I've got to applaud a lot of you guys out there who are digging every week and picking some fantastic tunes. And this is another one from the lovely Janice Robinson down in Barnsley. And Janice had picked Mike Jemison. It's called You'll Never Get My Love. You're welcome, Anne-Marie. This is a show for Out of the Box tunes. You're not going to hear me anyway else. Woo! Real good, Mel, thank you.
You never get my love.
You're welcome, Janice.
No, no, no. You never get my love. No, no, no. No, no, no. Today I found a letter in your pocket from another man.
From another man.
Signed a silver flake kiss.
Signed and sealed with a kiss.
More than I can stand.
Love it, Janice.
You don't love nobody. Prove the deal untrue. Yeah. Giving my love to another. Up in our bedroom. Oh, you never get my love. No, no, no.
Kissy, kissy from Johnny.
You never get my love. No, no, no. No, no, no. Wedding vows we made. You promised to always obey.
Hi, Diane Stanwyck, how you doing? Over there in Arizona.
Why you took their
I remember.
love away.
Hope you're enjoying the sun.
Nobody.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Be untrue, yeah. Giving my love to another. Up in our bedroom. You never get my love. No, no, no. You never get my love.
I've got to applaud Janet. I nearly, that was so close to being tune of the show. And I had about maybe 5 or 6 records tonight, when I was going through the tracks. I'd love to have picked the 6 of them for tune of the show. And that was one of them. Absolutely fantastic. And guys, as I keep saying, I can't thank you enough. You guys pick this show. I'm just a knob twiddler. All you guys do is pick all these fantastic tunes for other people to listen to. And some of the comments there from that track, absolutely fantastic. And that's what it's about. I mean, I'm just amazed that you're coming up with some of these great tunes that nobody's ever heard before. And sometimes that includes me as well, and that's one of them. So keep it up, guys. It's fantastic. There'll be no show without you guys. You make the show. You compile the show by sending in all those great out-of-the-box tracks. And all I do is twiddle the knobs and produce the sound, as they say. So I can't thank you enough for digging. Let's get digging deep. And oh, I like that. I bet they've never heard that type of thing. And that's what works on the show, because that's what this show is based on. It's out of the box tunes, and that's why we get so many listeners every week. And I see there's a lot of anons coming up. There's a lot of anonymous people out there coming up from the USA and places like that are listening to the show. All you have to do to listen to TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show every week is you have to put in your username and password into Mixcloud, and then if you want to watch the shows every week and chat and everything like that, then you'll have to subscribe to my show, which is £2, or I think it's I can't remember how many dollars it is in America, but it's $2.99 in the UK per month. And for that, you get a lot of benefits in this show. As the guys will tell you, we do a threesome before 8, which gets you some CDs, and we also do a tune of the show, which also gets you some free CDs. So I'm a DJ that gives back. I don't take like a lot of DJs asking you to donate and please pay me and PayPal me and all that shit, wanting money off you all the time. I don't do that. I'm here to express the music that you guys pick every week for all of us, and nothing else, nothing to do with the money thing. So if you'd like to subscribe to my show, you just go into my select page and subscribe there. Next up, Tommy Rogers, sent in by Mark and Fiona Hudson, down in Spania. It's called Pass the Word. Great production. But it's a good tune.
Everybody follow me. We're going down where all the action be. So everybody get there right.
Thank you, Joey.
And bring a sweet thing by your side. Listen, east is east and west is west. We're gonna choose up to which is the best. North is north and south is south. Who knows, we might end up at my house. Pass the word, won't you please? Won't you please pass the word? Pass the word, won't you please? Won't you please pass the word? All right.
What's it done now, Cat?
Where we roam, we're gonna party till the cows come home.
Tell like cows come on.
We're gonna leave heartaches behind. We're gonna party till we blow our mind. Be you a hippie or be you a square, makes no difference long as you're there. If you have the time, come on round. You might dig what we're putting down. Listen, pass the word, won't you please? Won't you please pass the word?
Please get help, Johnny, get help.
Pass the word, won't you please? Won't you please pass the word?
Your request matters. Correct. I love that. Well said, Robert.
Coming by train, coming by plane,
Me and my dog.
coming through snow and pouring down rain. Pass the word, won't you please? Won't you please pass the word? Come on and do this favor for me, yeah. Come on and pass
Yeah, a good song. Just the production on it's just a bit iffy, but the sound of Tommy Rogers and Pass the Word sent in by Mark and Fiona Hudson down there in Spain. Next up, it's a great track. It's been on the show before, and I can remember the person who picked it. It was actually the Italian stallion himself. He hardly shows in the show now. I think he just can't handle the abuse he takes from the women in the show. So he doesn't come on very often now, Mr. Stevie Perusa. But he's maybe out there listening, you never know. He's just maybe sitting in the background seeing what everybody's saying. He's a strange man, but a great man. And he picked this quite a while back. But this time it's been picked by one of my favourites, which is called Mrs. O. It's by the Sons of Robin Stone. And I Gotta Get You Back.
Is it true? Finally I'm alone with you. After all the things we've been
Is Mags working till 9, Martin?
Can it be that you are really here with me? I tried my best to make you forget that I ever left at all. And I got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to get you back.
You have to clear your cache. Switch your router off.
Ups and
Kim, come back on.
Cause me to turn my head around.
Okay, thanks, Martin.
And you were nowhere to be found. Ain't it strange? Funny how time has made me change. It made me see a part of me that I never saw before. And I got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to
Linda, she's got the drinks up. Well done, Linda.
if it takes all night long, got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to get you back. If it takes all night long.
You're welcome, Mrs. O.
Got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to get you back. If it takes all night long. I paid my dues, I cried my blues. Now I know it's you I love, and I got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to get you back. If it takes all night, got to have you, baby. If it takes all night, got to have you, honey. If it takes all night, got to teach you, darling. If it takes all night, got to have you, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you know I need you, baby. Can't you feel it? Got to have you, baby. If it takes all night, got to have you.
Yeah, another great out of the box tune from Mrs. O, Sons of Robin stone and Got to Get You Back. You can see the reason that Mr. Producer picked it. Got to Get You Back. That type of guy. I'm surprised that Stevie's not on. Like, it usually comes on now and again, but I think a lot of the ladies have probably scared them away now. Next up, the lovely Kim Bradley has selected another classic from the Northern Soul scene, the great Will Collins and Will Power. And anything I can do, you can do better.
When you're down and you need a friend, I'll be there, thick and thin, yeah, yeah. Just call my name and I'll be right there. If anything I can do for you,
I bet you
for
did
you,
it.
baby, yeah, yeah. If anything I can do for you. When you need someone to care, I sure enough got love to share, yeah, yeah. Don't shed a tear, I'll always be near. Anything I can do for you. Oh, don't be down, yeah, yeah. Anything I can do for you. Oh, baby, I need you, girl. If anything I can do for you. All on me, baby. Any hour of the day. All on me, yeah, yeah. Call me when things go wrong. My loving arms will keep you safe and warm, yeah. Anytime, night or day, you know I'll be here. Anything I can do for you. Oh, Lord, be girl,
That
yeah,
that happens to a lot of Alan Kennedy. Got the will, but we ain't got the power.
Girl, let me be the love of power, oh baby. Anything. Just call me, 'cause my love is true. Girl, there ain't nothing I wouldn't do for you, oh baby. Anything in this world. Ooh, baby. Ooh. Oh, baby.
I'll be right there.
I just want to make you see just how much you mean to me. You are the sunshine of my life, and that's why I want you to always call on me, baby. If you ever feel down and out, baby, call on me down now. Every day, baby.
Yeah, the great son of Will Collins and Will Power and Anything I Can Do. And as Jethro said, he finished his set with that in Chicago. Brilliant. Next up, the lovely Lil Jones, Lil the wife of Elwin, has selected the great Jimmy Cliff. Give a little, take a little. Bit of Peggy going on.
Yes, I know your love is gone, and you feel that you can carry on. Your burden gets heavier, and your sorrows gets deeper. Girl, you got to give a little, take a little, pay the price, make a sacrifice. You got to give a little, take a little. True love's a game of give and take.
Jimmy Cliff and take a little, sent in by the lovely Lil Jones down there in Cricket. Next up, we have one from Mr. Sean O'Hooligan Callaghan, and I'm going to just give you a wee pointer here. The lovely Mrs. O and Sean sent in their video for Corky's birthday today, and you know that these are a must-watch videos when Mrs. O and Sean do a video. And me and Georgie sat and watched it about 4 or 5 times and killed ourselves laughing. So you don't want to miss the show on Friday night. Please be there. Even if you're having any hassles and you're not getting your chat or whatever, please watch the show on Friday night just to watch Sean and Mrs. O do their thing for Corky. And the lovely Sean has picked Marjorie Black. It's called One More Heart. No party poppers this time though. Funnier than that. Get your videos in, guys. Just send me them through Messenger before Wednesday. No problem, Ellen as well. Another great out of the box tune. Marjorie Black and One More Heart, sent in by the one and only Mr. Sean O'Callaghan. Please be there on Friday night for Corky's birthday party to watch this video. It's very funny. Next up, the lovely Mag Shoes, who's just finished work and has just arrived home to Cinnamon Brow with the lovely Martin, has selected the Isley Brothers and Behind a Painted Smile.
Whenever you're near, I hide my tears behind the painted smile. You can't match tears and sorrow behind the painted smile. My life's a masquerade, a world of less pretend.
You're welcome back.
Dear, since you took your love, pretending never ends, dear. But I can't let you know that I still need you, so no.
We all love the Isleys. Supposed to see them this year, we might done. Hopefully next year we're going. It was Robert, yes. Fingers crossed, mate. Having a nightmare, Kim. Sort her out, Jane. What a tune. The great sound of the Isley Brothers and Behind the Painted Smile, sent in by the lovely Mags Hughes. This was sent in by Philip Kerr. Venetia Wilson. Another great out of the box tune. This time I'm loving you. TeeBee's got the drinks up, guys. That's some bad bullshit. Yes, I think it was an it, yes. Buenas noches, Marco. Sí, amigo. There's a bit of tequila cracking. Down, down. You're welcome, bro. Yeah, Venetia Williams, and This Time I'm Loving You, sent in by my good friend Philip Kerr. This next one comes from the great guessing lady tonight for the threesome, the lovely Linda Neville, and she has selected The Whispers. And I'm going to love you more. Going out to Russ. And I'm going for a pee.
Girl, let's go all the way. Let's don't stop it now. Day by day, we'll make it there somehow. I've got to let you know.
Bit of funk from Linda Neville. And the Whispers, of course.
Just me, just you, all I ever wanted to do is just love you, girl.
Listen to that bass.
In every way, each and every day.
Is that there? You on this?
Remember that class, Mrs. O?
You such a pretty child. I swear you slipped it down
My 2 pint glass, it's still alive.
Such a lovely thing, girl, you make me
Get my mouth in
wanna
it.
scream. Gonna love you more now, baby, in every way. Gonna love you more each and every day. Just wanna love you, it's all I ever wanted to do.
Funky.
It's just love you.
Good night, guys. Take care.
Just me, just you, all I ever wanted to do is just love you, girl, in every way, each and every day. I said you got what I want, and you got what I need. Just wanna love you.
Out of the box, love it.
Every day.
Great sound of the Whispers and I'm Gonna Love You More. Sent in by a lovely Linda Neville. And next up we have one from Mr. Marvin Gaye. Ain't That Peculiar? Sent in by Ali D. Clark. Better known as Alison Goodtigan.
Wrong, but still I'm crazy
Comes up
about
as
you.
Grisabel or something.
Stay away too long and I can't do without you.
Come on now.
Every chance you get, you seem to hurt me more and more.
Woohoo!
But each hurt makes my love stronger than before. I know flowers grow from rain, but how can love grow from pain?
Oh yeah.
That peculiar, a peculiar attitude. Ain't that peculiar, baby? Peculiar as can be.
First half will be Mrs.
You tell me lies that should be obvious to me.
You're welcome,
But
brother.
love, baby, girl, I don't want to see that the things you do and say are designed to make me blue. It's a doggone shame my love for you makes all your lies seem true. If the truth makes love last longer, why do lies make my love stronger? Stronger, stronger, stronger. And that peculiar, baby, peculiar as can be. Ain't that peculiar, a peculiar attitude. Hey,
Great tracks they come, guys. Maybe you can stay up, stay with me. Nobody's picked Marvin for the threesome yet, no, they haven't.
But unlike a child, my tears don't help me to get my way.
Come on.
I know love can last 2 years, but how can love last 2
That's a hit for Lost for next week.
Hey, that peculiar lady, peculiar attitude. Ain't it peculiar, honey? Peculiar as can be. Said I don't understand
No, it's still to come, Roberta. It's still to come now.
sometimes. Ain't it peculiar, darling?
Yeah, the great sound of the man himself, Mr. Marvin Gaye, and Ain't That Peculiar, sent in by Alison Goodtigan, better known as Ali D. Clark. Next up, we come to the Justice for Jackie tune, and I would like to thank you all for buying the CDs last week. And as Johnny said, he just never had them off. Fluff said she never had them off, and Karen Corder and everybody that's bought them absolutely loved them. And I think I've got one double CD left if anybody wants it. But it was a privilege to do the Justice for Jackie show last week because, as everybody knows in this show, it means the world to me to help and be with Johnny to get him through this period to get what he wants to get. And he's done a fantastic job. I mean, as I said on the show that night, there's people in this country that have not done half or even a part of what Johnny's done and made changes that Johnny has got through the laws because of what happened to his lovely sister. So we come to the Justice for Jackie track for this week, and it comes from Mr. J.J. Barnes. It's called Talk of the Grapevine. So let's see your yellow love hearts, guys. We love Johnny and Jilly, and Kate, and Ben, and Brian, and wee Lily.
People are talking about the way we're getting down. They say that you love me, and the news is all the time. They say that you're the right girl, and you must have been meant for
I've got
me.
two batches.
Man, I know they're right, 'cause you are a sight each and every night.
If you want batches or CDs, please PM me.
Honey, can't you see? This love was meant to be. With a talk of the grapevine. They say we look good together when we're out on the stroll. This love was meant for each other to cherish and to hold. I hope what they say is true, 'cause it sounds so good to me. Man, I know they're right, 'cause you're out of sight each and every night. With you next to me, it's so heavenly. Honey, can't you see? This love was meant to be. With a talk of the grapevine. Talk of the grapevine. And you know it's right.
We love you too, Johnny and Jilly.
Each and every night, with you next to me, it's so heavenly. Honey, can't you see? This love was meant to be. With the talk of the grapevine. You're so sweet, I feel complete. Let the world know out there. I'm a lucky man.
I'll keep you one, Julie. I'll send you one tomorrow.
And I know it's right, 'cause you're outside each and every night. With you next to me, it's so heavenly. Honey, can't you see? This love was meant to be.
Okay, Anne-Marie.
With you outside each and every night. When we're making love, girl, side to side. When you're close to me, it's so heavenly. Honey, can't you see? With the talk of the grapevine. Talk of the grapevine.
Mr. Ian Levine Production. Great sound of J.J. Barnes. We are the people. Yeah, fantastic track. Justice for Jackie track this week, and it was J.J. Barnes and Talk of the Grapevine from the lovely Johnny and Jilly down in Barnsley. Now, I think I mentioned the other week, what happened was Karen Miller ordered her Justice for Jackie hoodie, and it was too big, so I had to get another size. So I've got a spare one there. If anybody wants it, there's only 3 hoodies made, and if you want the Justice for Jackie hoodie with the badge in the front and the wings on the back, please PM me. There's only one left, and if you want it, it's available to anybody out there that wants it. Just PM me and I'll give you the details, guys. Next up, The Sapphires, sent in by the Stomper man himself, Mr. Albert Wilkinson. He's been on the show before, Albert. It's called The Slow Fizz. It's large, Julie, it wouldn't fit you. No, I can get you t-shirts if you PM me, Kath. Good evening, James A. Millington. Yeah, great sound of the Sapphires and the Slow Fizz, sent in by the one and only Mr. Albert Wilkinson. Bev, or Jackie's best friend says thanks for the CDs, Tom. Yes, I sent Bev Pulley the CDs down, as well as Kate and Ryan as well, sent a copy down to them as well. So it's just what I'm about. I didn't realise how good the CDs are till I've listened to Georgie listening to them. And they're good CDs. Next up we have the man himself. Well, it's his birthday on Friday. And we're going to do something special because Corky and Sharon Corr are a fantastic couple. And I knew right away when I met them in Blackpool a few years back how great they were. And I know that Sharon she had booked all the hotels and everything for us for the Hoochie Coochie gig this Friday, and because it was Corky's birthday, they were coming up, so I thought, why not do a birthday party for Corky? This man loves his stompers, and here's one from Corky Corr. It's by Harley Hatcher, and it's called Soul Hustler. Well soon, Maisie Moo. We love you, Maisie. Take care of my wee Maisie. Aye, give her honey. It'll help. Corky Corr. This is the stuff you're going to hear on Friday night. Remember and get your videos in, guys, don't forget. Out of the box with the Corky man himself. Brilliant. Harley Hatcher and the Soul Hustler from Corky Corp. Please don't forget, Friday night, 7 o'clock, be there, guys, and remember to send your videos in. Next up, my good friend Alan Kennedy, who just subscribed to the show the other week. Right, great guy. Sent in Barnaby Bye, and I Can't Live This Way. Another stomper.
One thing that I'd like to make clear is if I know,
It's called the Marmite tune.
really want me around.
Sound like it someday.
I won't take a penny more time. Lately you're like some other girl, and she's cold. Something that we both used to feel. Could it be it's no longer real? Can't live this way, so I'd like to say yeah. Drag. I can't live this way, so I'd like to say yeah. Drag. Yeah. Baby, you're a one of a kind. Do I think I'll let you go? Maybe it's a thing of the past. How long you think this thing could last? Lately you're like some other girl, and she's cold. Something that we both used to feel. Could it be it's no longer real? Can't live this way, so I'd like to say yeah. Drag. I can't live this way, so I'd like to say yeah. Drag.
One no violence. Cheers, Corky.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Alan. Out of the box, I love it.
I can't live this way, so I'd like to say yeah. Drag. I can't live this way, so I'd like to say yeah. Drag.
Barnaby Bye and Can't Live This Way. Sent in by my good friend Alan Kennedy. This is one of the great selectors in the show. You know him by the name of Dave Rimmer. This is Lorraine and the Delights. Baby, I need you. Out and about, always, every week. Thank you, Dave. Get in the glass, Alan. Good evening, R. Monroy from Mexico. Lorraine and the Lights and Baby I Need You from the great selector himself, Mr. Dave Rimmer. We're going a bit of classic from Annette Sherlock down in Blackpool. Velvet Hammer, and she's happy. She managed to survive a night with Stevie Palooza.
I call her happy. She makes me feel that way when I come home at night. She puts her arms around
Scareman's got the drink up.
and hugs, makes everything alright. And every night in my room, I can smell her sweet perfume, and it's happy, happy all my life. I call her joy, 'cause she brought it to the world of a lonely boy. Joy near every night, 'cause she knows how to squeeze me and make me feel right. And every night in my room, I can smell her sweet perfume, and it's joy. So no joy to me. So no joy to me. I call her pleasure, 'cause the loving she's giving you just can't measure. And I call her sweetness, 'cause when I look at her eyes, I can see my weakness. And every night in my room, I can smell her sweet perfume, and it's pleasure. It's the pleasure of my life. She really makes me happy in the evening with the pleasure that you give me. Make me happy, 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 happy in my life. Joy is my world, sweet and sweet. She's a pearl of a girl. Happy is my life. Sweet and sweet. She's a pearl of a girl. Happy.
Velvet Hammer and Happy, sent in by Annette Sherlock. This is Ben Aitken and Satisfied. Another stomper from my good friend Terry Watson up there in Brecon.
S.A.T. Lord, I'm feeling good
You're welcome
now. Everything is alright. F.I.E.D. Get to me, baby. Oh, yes. Ooh, yeah. Satisfied. Ooh, satisfied. As long as I know you love me, so satisfied.
You know, big this classic. Sounds in my head.
Baby, you've been so good to me. Everything a precious love should be. There's sweet contentment in your love so true. Hold my hand and it shakes me. Come on, to
You have the three before eight, then the first half, then the second half, then extra time, and then value time at the bottom. Sent in by the lovely Mrs. O. I love her.
As long as I know you love me, so satisfied.
You're welcome, Gary.
Satisfied. Satisfied. Baby, you're so good to have around.
Out of the box, love it.
You're a soul sister that I found. You add that special something to my day. Hey, take me in your arms and it moves me. Come on and one kiss from your lips soothe me. Soothe me. If you ever need me, I'll come running. Oh,
Ben Aitken and Satisfied, sent in by my good pal Terry Watson up there in Beacon, who will be making an appearance at Scalloween. I've not mentioned Scalloween tonight. That's the first time we mentioned it, but we've got some fantastic selectors and DJs at Scalloween this year, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. You're talking maybe 10 DJs there, and all good mates, pals that have been created through this show. We'll all be playing there. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all coming up to Scalloween. Next up, the lovely Susie K. Selected Willie Jones. Where's my money?
Woke up home this morning. I didn't have a piece of bread. I went downtown to the grocery store, but I heard what the grocer said. Mr. Grocer, have mercy on me. I'm as hungry as I can be.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Annette. That's been great tunes in the show tonight. You picked them, guys.
Can't I have just one of them stay? Whoa, no.
We still haven't had tune of the show.
You know I went back to my room. Although the landlord locked me out. I said, please, Mr. Landlord, give me a break. Although he began to shout.
Thank you, Jane. That's what the show is all about. Out of the box tunes, guys. We love it.
I said, please, Mr. Landlord, give me a break. Oh, he began to shout. Mr. Landlord, it's cold outside. Can't you see the tears in my eyes?
Yeah, fantastic tune. It's been played on the show before. Sent in by the lovely Susie K and Willie Jones's Where's My Money. Next up, my good pal up there in Broxburn. Selected the Soulville All-Stars. And I'm going to get to you from 1969. Mr. Mike Dunn.
If you want me, gotta show me that you want me only, girl. If you like me, like I like you, gotta show me that you wanna be my girl. I'm gonna get to
Welcome, Mike.
I'm gonna get to you someday now. If you want to, be in love too. Don't just sit there, baby, you might lose your cool.
What was that
Don't
Stevie
try to
Boys
fight
tune with it?
and try to write it. I'm
And he
gonna
made
get
it.
to you someday, baby. I'm gonna get to you. Oh, California. I'm gonna get to you. Love is one thing you can't fool with. You gotta go by all the rules, Will. If you hurt me, desert me, leave me, baby. I'm telling you the truth. I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you. Oh, you better believe it now, child. Now that I've told you what you mean to me, can't you see that everything I say is true? Someday before you realize it, I'm gonna get to you. I know you need me, you want me, you love me. I'm gonna get to you. Someday, some way, sometime, some.
The Soulville All-Stars, and I'm going to get to you from 1969, sent in by the one and only Mr. Mike Dunn up there in Broxburn, who will also be playing at Scalloween with his good friend Steve Keenan from Dundee. This is my wee favourite, it's Maisie Moo, up there in Fife. She's not well at the moment. She selected the Reflections, just like Romeo and Juliet. Get well soon, Maisie, we love you.
Down in history, just like Romeo and Juliet. I'm gonna buy her pretty presents, just like the ones in a catalog. I'm gonna show how much I love her. I'll let her know one way or the other. Our love's gonna be written down in history, just like Romeo and Juliet. Talk about love and romance. Just wait till I get myself straight. I'm gonna put Romeo's fame right smack dab on a date. Oh, right now I'm speculating. Wonder what tomorrow's gonna really bring. If I don't find work tomorrow, it's gonna be heartache and sorrow. Our love's gonna be destroyed by a tragedy, just like Romeo and Juliet. 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 Just like Romeo and Juliet.
The Reflections, sent in by the youngest viewer and listener and fantastic member of TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show, is our lovely Maisie Moo. And we got a message earlier from our mum Susie saying that she's had a bad cough and they've been away and getting tested and things like that. I hope everyone's alright with Maisie. But as Susie said, all the kids going back to school here in Scotland last week, there'll be things floating about everywhere, so she's maybe just caught a bit of the flu or something like that. Hopefully it's something that's not serious, and I hope Maisie gets better, because we love Maisie Moo. She's part of our family now. Next up, Mr. Elwyn Jones, down there in Cricket. I selected the Parisians. Twinkle Little Star.
Just like a star, the twinkle in your eyes.
I'm not twiddling.
But look how lonely you are. Twinkle, little star. Look how lonely you are. There's lots that we can do if you let me twinkle with you.
Twinkle with you.
Smile, shine with happiness, brighter than the sun. If you give me a chance, then my love will be outshined by none. Twinkle, little star, look how lonely you are. There's lots that we can do if you let me twinkle with you. Happiness or loneliness, which one shall it be? Hurry, make up your mind and let your light shine on me.
Hey, bro, Keith, and Maisie Moo. Take care.
Happiness or loneliness, which one shall it be? Hurry, make up your mind, girl, and let your light shine on me. Woo! Ooh, baby, I've got to confess to you. Ooh, baby, I'm so lonely too.
I can see you in one of those jeans. With badge at the back. Two steering wheel Wales. The Parisians and Twinkle Little Star, sent by the greatest carpenter to come out of Wales, Mr. Elwyn Jones. And you don't have to take my word for it, just ask Martin Barlow. He sent Martin a lovely thing with, he does these fantastic plaques, and he sent Martin and Mags one with Martin and Mags on it this week. This guy's a genius. So if you're ever needing a nice plaque, we've got one in the house with the GT 100 Club, and Martin and Mags, and I know Betty and the boys Lee and that, they all bought them as well. But Karen, oh, it was Fluff, I think, bought them, and they're all made of wood and everything. So if you're looking for a nice plaque, and Johnny Woodshin, some nice designs on them, and Elwyn's a man, and Elwyn's not on Facebook. His lovely wife Lil is, but if you're looking for something different for your house to put up on the wall as a plaque, and you have a design in mind, then get in touch with Keith Hallmark, and Keith will get in touch with the greatest carpenter in Cricket, if not Wales. Now, right, we now come to the part of the show where we have Tune of the Show, and the Tune of the Show tonight takes you back to 1962. And I've told you a couple of times tonight how hard it was for me to pick Tune of the Show tonight, because I could have picked 5 or 6 tunes, maybe even 10, quite easily, as Tune of the Show. Tune of the Show is getting harder for me, but I want you to make it hard for me to pick Tune of the Show. And that's how all these great tunes are coming through every week, the out of the box tunes. So last week, what I decided to do was, because I send out CDs to the guys who get their threesome before 8, I also started in August, the start of August, to start doing favourite request mixes for the person who gets Tune of the Show. So if you get Tune of the Show on one of the shows, what I do is I go back through the back catalogue and check all your requests. And some of these on there got 70, 80, 90 requests. And I will pick out maybe 25, 28 of those requests and put them on a special CD for yourself. I'll send you the CD because you've got Tune of the Show as well as other CDs. But I will also put it up on my Mixcloud page so that other people, only people that subscribe to TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show, to TeeBee's Mixcloud page, will be able to listen to them. So they're not available to the world, they're only available to the people who are subscribers to this show. And I've had a lot of great comments because I put 3 up this week. I put Martin Barlow's, Jane Blondie Thompson's and Stevie Ledbetter's, and they are the first 3 Tune of the Shows of August. So I've started noise. I feel sorry for other people that have had Tune of the Show before and I haven't done this before, but along the lines, swings and roundabouts, you will get your chance, it will come. So this week's Tune of the Show goes to a great friend of mine who's been a fantastic supporter of this show. Goes by the name of Mr. Keith Allmark from Cricket, and he selected the Downbeats from 1962. It's called Request a Fool on the Tamla Motown label. I don't want no money.
I've got enough of that. And all I want is a letter from you saying, baby, I'm coming back. And
I love your brownie picture.
so happy. Whoa, 'cause I'm in love with you.
It was a gorgeous brownie.
I don't want no diamonds. I've got enough of that. And I don't want no ranch type house
Well done, Keith. We love you, pal. Only half a pint, Mrs. O. What a tune, though. And there's been some great tunes on the show tonight. Oh, yeah. Woo!
You told me that you loved me. How could you make it sound? Which why'd you leave this message saying you have put me down? I don't need no more prayer. I prayed all night long.
Come on.
And all I
Smoke
want
it.
is for you to love me, baby. When you get home, and I'll be so happy. Whoa, yes I will. Oh yeah, I'll be so happy now. Whoa.
Tune of the show, Mr. Keith Allmark with the Downbeats and Request a Fool from 1962 on the Tamla Motown label. Guys, the reason that I'm doing this, and not the main reason, but I think one of the great reasons of doing it is I didn't know out there and how competitive it was to get Tune of the Show in the show until a few people have been telling me, oh, you've not gave me Tune of the Show, why have I not got Tune of the Show, and things like that. And I started to realise how competitive it is. So I thought, let's do CDs for the Tune of the Show, which I've been doing for the last couple of years. But this now makes it a little bit more special, because what I'll do is I'll put all your favourite requests that you've had on the show onto a CD, and that's special to you. So now you've got to go digging for tunes. Just like tonight, I could have picked 10 tunes of the show quite easily. But well done to Big Keith. From Matt and Fluff, Martha Reeves,
Do you like good music?
Sweet Soul.
That Motown music, and it keeps right on swinging.
Better not be away your bed, Fluff.
Oh yeah, the
Pour Matt another brandy.
out on the floor, y'all. Smoke is going to a go-go, and we're dancing to the music. Oh yeah, put the light on Marvin Gaye, y'all.
Marvin Gaye.
He's soulin' all the way, y'all.
No pressure, Johnny.
Say, do you love, y'all? Oh yeah.
Pressure's all on me.
Oh yeah, the marvelettes are next, y'all. Oh, don't they look great, y'all? Singing, don't mess with Bill. Oh yeah, smart like the four top girls. They're in a different world, girls.
Oh, he's setting it up, is he? Feeling by Batty Boy Lane. Another brandy, Matt.
Can you dig it? Oh yeah. Here comes Stevie Wonder, singing for once in my life. 'Cause he's uptight, out of sight. Oh,
I know
yeah. Oh yeah. Do you like good music? That Motown music, and we keep right on swinging. Oh yeah. Bobby Taylor, Shorty Long, Jimmy Rockins, Edwin Starr,
Oh, yeah.
and the rest of the family sure got the feeling. Oh yeah, 'cause in a heat wave, falling in quicksand, my honey child was faced by a black wire. Come on and get your memories, sweet darling, 'cause you know my feelings.
Celebrate yourself.
Jimmy Mack ain't never coming back.
Go on, Matty boy. The great sound of Martha Reeves and the Vandellas and Sweet Soul Music. I know a lot of people will never see by the original of Sweet Soul Music, but I love that version as well. Picked by Matt and Fluff Johnson. It's an unreleased Motown track from 1968, and as I've said to a lot of you, if you find the time to go into YouTube and go through a lot of the unreleased Motown stuff and very rare soul stuff, northern soul stuff, there's loads and loads here. You might get tune of the show, you know. Next up, the lovely Karen Miller Corder, and I was going to say, when you put a request on this show now, if you're a subscriber of this show, if you're a subscriber to my select Mixcloud page, and you put a request on this show, I guarantee you it will be played. You do not have to say, as my request on the show tonight, Tom, because if you are a subscriber to my select and you pick a request for the show, it will be on the show tonight and every week after that. I'll look after my subscribers, not like a lot of them arseholes. They want more money. Donate. Fuck. Right, anyway, shut up, Georgie. Karen Miller Corder, she's no well than you. Kaz went and slept. She's like, she's a fucking, I don't know what she just follows, hurts herself all the time. So she's lying in bed, as Karen does. She's hurt her back or something, she slipped and fell. That's not fair, woman. Selected Brenda Holloway, Can't Hold the Feeling Back. That's on the gents. We'll play the gents. Their ankles. Sorry, guys. You'll be alright. You'll get there. You're a wee like good lassie. You'll survive.
It seems I'll never close my eyes. Darling, I am so unsure. Wondering if you realize this restless need must find a way.
I've never run out of stoppers, I'll be. Fantastic tune, the Brenda Holloway and Can't Hold the Feeling Back from the lovely Karen Miller Corder, who has got sore ankles at the moment. Sorry, Georgie? Oh, she's talking to somebody else. Right. Next up, and the reason I said earlier on about when you put a request on TV Sunday Soul Show, I only put the request post now up on TeeBee's Soul Family page. And the only reason that people are on the Soul Family page is they are people who have subscribed to my channel on Mixcloud. So now I don't get 300-400 requests a week. I only get requests from the people who have subscribed to the show. So you have to subscribe to my select channel. And the lovely Roberta Shotton I'd asked earlier on, has my request been on yet? No, it hasn't, but it is now. It's by the Four Tops. It's called Sweet Understanding Love. Are you there, Roberta?
Into my life you came, spreading a glow, you shared my name. Baby, Lord knows I'm not ashamed.
Beat it with your drum and bass, your pop.
Smash it. Yeah, stretch out your hand and pick me up. Nourish me from the loving cup.
We are the people.
Fill me up till my cup runneth over with your sweet understanding love, undemanding love.
You're welcome
And
to
it's
that.
sure not love, hey baby, sweet and undying love, undenying love. And it's sure not love, hey baby, pick me up when they tore me down, rescued me from the underground, encircle me with your love and arms, and I'll always be thankful. Look at me, I'm a brand new man. With you a part of my master plan. Now I'm ready to take a stand, 'cause you made me a winner with your sweet understanding love, undemanding love. It's sure not love, and baby, sweet and undying love, undenying love. And it's sure not love, hey baby,
Help.
L-O-V-E. L is for the new love you gave me when I thought mine was through. L-O-V-E, love. Oh,
love
it's
the
for
Four
the only
Tops.
love I've ever known, given to me by you. L-O-V-E, love. V is for the value of our priceless understanding. L-O-V-E, love.
Good night, Corky. See you Friday, pal. Get those videos in, guys. Send me them in Messenger.
Undemanding love, and it's sure not love, hey baby, sweet and undying love, undenying love, and it's sure not love, hey baby, sweet.
Everybody loves the Four Tops. And that was selected by a lovely lady called Roberta Sutton. Sweet Understanding Love. This next track come from my good friend Martin Barlow. And I usually play a different version of this, but he sent it. He says, this is so out of the box, damn it. He says, I don't know whether to pick it or not. It's by Dexy's Midnight Runners, but it's breaking down the walls of heartache. I usually play a different version of this. You know what one it is. Well, let's listen to Dexy's Midnight Runners. These are the band in the town called Dexy's Midnight Skunners. Nice one, Martin. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, crying. We love Dexy's Midnight Runners, but good pick. Oh, right, come on, Eileen. Oh, Oh yeah. Another favourite that could have been tuned the show. And it's out of the box. Oh yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gino! This is always a big fan. Breaking down the walls of heartache. Fantastic version of Dexys Midnight Runners and Breaking Down the Walls of Harry. Sent in my good pal Martin Barlow. We love the Barlows. And all the Barlows are coming to Scalamy. So anybody that's coming to Scalamy will get to meet the whole Barlow family. Next up, there's only one man for Fife that plays good records. Goes by the name of Mr. Keith K. This is Roy Redmond. Ain't that terrible? These are the records when we played at Corky's Party. Shing-a-ling. Bunch of Barlows, yeah. You've got them all coming. What's it like? Nice. You're welcome, Keith. That's an eggshell up trying to get us all drunk when they show you in the... Terrible. Terrible. Nice one, Albie. Roy Redmond and Ain't That Terrible, sent in by another great selector on the show, Mr. Keith K, who will also be playing at Scalaween. I can't make you realise how much it's going to be a fantastic weekend at Scalaween because of these types of guys that we have on the show, like Keith K, Keith Allmark, Mike Dunn, Mark Peatsenbury, Deep Penman, myself, probably forgotten a few, Steve Keenan, and we've also got Phil Ankers. These are guys that are on the show every week, and they're great selectors of tunes, and they're all going to be playing in the one place over a weekend. So Halloween's going to be very special this year, and I'm looking forward to it. There will be photographs and there will be videos for all those unfortunate people out there that didn't get tickets. This is the last request of the evening, and it comes from gorgeous Georgie herself. She's picked a stomper. My Georgie. The 4 exceptions. You got the power, Tommy.
You got the lips I like to kiss. You got the warmth of a gentle mist. You got the eyes of a shining light. And you got the palm that'll hold me tight. And you make all my darkness bright. And you got the power to love me. And you got the power to keep me. But when you're gone, I get so blue. And if you cry, I'll cry summer too. And if you should run away, I'll circle your peace and every day. But you can't believe every word I say. And you got the power to love me.
Save the best till last, Georgie.
To keep me. And you got the power, girl, to love me. And you got the power to keep me.
Thank you, Alan.
Have that sophistication and such a sweet conversation. You're the goddess of interpretation. You relieve me from all my frustration. You're my every inspiration. You got the power.
I would have
to
opted.
love me. You got the power to keep me. You got the power, girl, to love me. You got the power to keep me.
Nice one, Johnny. I'll get the sandwiches now. Yeah, you're probably much amazed as me with George's request tonight, because as we all know, Georgie's a disco freak, like a lot of the young ladies of that age. And she come out with that. She says, I've got a couple to pick this week. I says, right, give me them. So she hits me with that, and I went, what? Where did you get that, Georgie? So I'm excited that even Georgie's digging in the box now. And I love that. So keep digging, guys, because that's what makes this show unique. We're coming to the end of the show. All I'm going to say to you is, please remember to send me your videos for Corky's birthday. I love this. Ron Goosley doing Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. Good night, everybody. We love you. Show would not be unless you were here. I'm only a knob fiddler. You're welcome, kid. Take care, pal. Good night, Johnny and Jilly. God bless. We love you. Remember, Friday night, guys, 7 o'clock. We're going to do Corky's birthday party. We're going to do Corky proud. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Shubi. Johnny Loper. Linda Neville. Jane Blondie Thompson. And Max. Mike Dunn. See you soon, pal. Thank you, David Emma. Love you. Anne-Marie Gallia. Thank you. Woo! Good night, Gaza. Thank you, Jane. Good night. Thank you, Keith K. Look after me, matey. We love you. Julie Holsworth and the Dewsbury Soul Patrol. It got played, Susie, yes. You must have been sleeping. Albie, Robbie. Great, Albie. Great, Annette. Great, Kath. Take care. See you all on Friday, 7 o'clock, guys. Good night, Ruth Claire. Take care. Keith and Lorraine, we love you. Ada, Harvey Lee, Julie Holsworth. Good night. Good night, Mags and Martin. Take care, guys. See you Friday, Julie. Good night, Mel. Take care. Time alarm. Thank you, Mel. Take care. Good night, Albie. Take care, pal. Good night, Susie. Oh, the lights are on. You there, Kim? Where's Madge? Huh? Matching t-shirts, look. They're already done it. The original bees. Right, that's
On your seat.
I better have a seat. That's the music ending. Aye, Georgie says, you'll never guess. We've picked the same t-shirts tonight. That makes a change. Right.
Love you guys.
I love you all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all on Friday. Don't forget to send me your videos just, before Wednesday, guys, please, so that I can give Rob Farr a bit of time to do the collage. And I will see you on Friday night at 7 o'clock. Love to every single one of you. Good night. Right.